Friends, through this video, we will learn about photoelectric sensor. It is of how many types and how to do wiring of photoelectric sensor. And at the end of this video, I will tell you that if you want to test photoelectric sensor, that is you want to check whether your photoelectric sensor is working or not, I will tell you how to check it. First of all, let's talk about what is photoelectric sensor. What does photoelectric sensor do is, it is used to sense any target or object. And after sensing, it generates an output command. And through that command, we can use any equipment to start or stop. So here we can say that our photoelectric sensor here, its only job is to sense an object or target. And after sensing, it generates an output command. Now let's talk about how our photoelectric sensor works. So inside photoelectric sensor, two types of elements are there. The first is a transmitter and the second is a receiver. Now this transmitter is also called an emitter. What does an emitter do? It produces a light. What does that light do? It senses our target or object. That is, the light that comes out hits the target, and as soon as it hits the target, the light reflects. And after reflecting, the light which comes, there is a receiver element to receive it. And after receiving, it generates an output command. We use this output command according to our logic. So I hope you understood how our photoelectric sensor works. Now in our photoelectric sensor, you can see two lights here. Here is an orange LED light and another a green LED light. Now if the green LED light is glowing here, it means that our photoelectric sensor is getting input power supply. That is, it is getting phase supply and neutral supply. Now if we bring an object in front of this photoelectric sensor, like it is shown here, between this sensor and its sensing range, we brought a target. And from here, our beam, that is, the light is reflected and goes to our receiver. So here our orange LED light will glow. This means that our photoelectric sensor is in operation mode. That is, it is working. An object has came in the middle of it. It is sensing it. Friends, our photoelectric sensor works from 10 volts to 30 volts. We have to give DC power supply to our photoelectric sensor. Now you can see above this sensor, it is written 10 to 30 volts DC power supply. That is, to operate this sensor, we have to give DC power supply from 10 volts to 30 volts. After this, in this photoelectric sensor, you will get 3 wires in the output. You will get 4 wires also, and in some sensors, you will get 5 wires also. If 3 wires are coming out of your photoelectric sensor, then they can be of NPN or PNP type. Friends, NPN means that the output command generated by it is of negative supply. That is, the negative supply of our battery is generated in the output command. And if your photoelectric sensor is PNP type, then the output command generated by it is of positive supply. Now if 4 wires are coming out of your photoelectric sensor, then it is our universal photoelectric sensor. Sensor from which 4 wires come out, they are of both NPN and PNP type. If there are 5 wires in the photoelectric sensor, then they are of inbuilt relay type. That is, a relay is installed inside the photoelectric sensor and we can connect that relay directly through the power supply. Now let's see how to do wiring of this. See, the photoelectric sensor we use, if 3 wires come out of it, then we call it a PNP type sensor or NPN type sensor. If 3 wires come out of your sensor, then these wires are of brown, black and blue color. Now to this brown color, we have to connect the positive terminal of the DC power supply. After that, we have to connect the negative power supply to the blue wire. Now, if you do connection like this, then your output command will be generated by the black wire. Now, it depends on what type of sensor you have. Is it PNP type or NPN type? As I told you that if our sensor is PNP type, then it will generate positive power supply in the output. So what we have to do here, with contactor or positive terminal of relay, we connect our black wire. That is, we connect it to the A1 terminal. Now, if your sensor is of NPN type, then its output command will be generated as negative power supply. So in this condition, what you have to do is you have to connect the positive supply of the battery to the brown wire and the negative supply has to be connected to the blue wire. Friends, if you are using the contactor for connection, then you have to give the positive supply directly to the contactor. After that, you have to connect your black wire to the A2 terminal of the contactor. The black wire here will generate the negative power supply because our sensor is of NPN type. So here you must have understood how to do wiring of your PNP and NPN type sensor. Now, if your sensor is of 4 wire, then a brown, blue, black and a pink or white color wire will be there. You have to connect the positive supply to the brown wire and the negative power supply has to be connected to the blue wire. Now the black and pink color wire here is for the output command. Friends, before moving forward, let me tell you something. If you are an electrician or an electrical engineer looking for the best book to level up your skills, then I have got something perfect for you. This Electrician A to Z wiring book written by Arun Gupta. This book contains 100 plus circuit diagrams with 190 pages, including dual starter, star delta starter, reverse forward starter, and many other essential working diagrams that every professional must know. The best part is you can get this book instantly as a PDF. Just visit to www.wiringschool.com or click the link in the video description to buy the book. Once you make the payment, you will get an option to download the book right away, and we will also send the download link directly to your email for easy access. This is not just a book, it's your ultimate guide for mastering electrical wiring. Don't miss out, grab your copy now. Okay, let's continue to our video. Now let's talk about the 5-terminal sensor. If 5 wires are coming out inside of your photoelectric sensor, then we have to give positive supply to the brown wire. We give negative power supply to the blue wire. Now as I told you, there is already a relay inside the 5-wire photoelectric sensor. Now the common wire of the relay here is the white wire. After that, the black wire is NO contact and the grey wire is NC contact. That is, through the white wire inside the sensor, we give power supply to the common terminal. Now if you want to use NC contact here, then you have to connect the grey wire. And if you want to use NO contact, then you have to use the black wire. So here you must have understood how we do wiring of photoelectric sensor. Now let's understand how to test our photoelectric sensor. So what you have to do in your photoelectric sensor is that you have to connect the battery to the brown wire and the blue wire. Before connecting here, look at the voltage written on the photoelectric sensor. Normally our sensor operates at 24 volts. So what I did here is that I took two 9-volt batteries and connected these two batteries in series. By connecting these in series, we got the benefit that we have a total power supply of 18 volts. Now, what you have to do is that you have to connect the positive terminal of the battery to the brown wire, and the blue wire has to be connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Now, as soon as you connect like this, a red light will start glowing in your sensor. Now, if a red light or a green light is glowing in your sensor, it means that there is a power supply in your sensor and your sensor is working. Now what you have to do is that you have to take an object in front of the sensor. That is, by placing an object in front of the sensor, a light will start glowing, which will be of orange color. Now if the orange light is glowing here, it means that your sensor is sensing an object. This tells us that our sensor is working. After this, you can also use a multimeter to check. I hope you like this video. Friends, if you like this video, then please do like, share and comment on this video. And if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, then please subscribe. Thanks for watching this video.